Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Ipswich Town career mode. This one could be a long one because I'm gonna try and power through quite a lot of maps to make up for the other ones. I don't think I'm gonna be signing anyone. I'm just making sure. I've only got 2.73 million, so it's not like I can do much. I'm probably gonna get. Oh, I should really get a coach now. Looking for some players. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go buy a youth coach, and hopefully we can get some youngsters in. I know it's all our money, but I say our team is sort of strong enough to go up at the moment. Oh, I don't know why I'm going that way. I need to go this way. Oh, I'm going to be on like no money. But if he finds some gems, I'll not be complaining. England. Oh, well, we're going to have to make him go out for 6 months. I would say I'd try to call back some of our players to try to sell on as well. But I don't know if I've got the funds to do that. Let's try to see if I can call back. Or I could call out Enciala, the guy who mugged us off but then then helped us at the same time. I'm going to try to sell him on. Enciala. Judge, I'm going to try to sell on. Will Keane's already up, but no interest. I could call back Roberts, wherever he's gone. There he is, Roberts. Try to get him on. Now, these guys probably won't ever play for me, so I could try to call Morris back, try to get a little bit of money for him. Call back him as well, and try to get a little bit of money for him. Now, Gwen Edwards, I want him to stay at the club. This guy, he's still young. I'm going to loan him out. Now, Freddie says was the guy who scored the only goal against Chelsea. Midfield is... We've got quite a lot of midfielders, so I'm going to list up Nolan as well. So, there's quite a lot of players going up. But for this last few hours of the transfer window, I doubt I'll be buying anyone in. Highly doubt. Oh, if they offer $1 million for him, you know, we'll look to do some business in January, but try to maybe get some free agents. But I don't want to overhaul and free agents. But we'll try to get maybe 1 or 2 in case we go up to the Championship. Oh, what is this one? Enciala. To be honest, I'd pay you to take him away. But I want at least 800k. Because even if we can get up to like 2 million, and then the coach finds some decent young players, we'll look set. Now, Luke Wolfenden is a player who will not be leaving. Oh, John Nolan, they've come back and said they will do $1 million, so we'll take that. Agreement for Enciala as well. They want to pay 800,000. Okay, he's gone as well. They'll probably. I'm sorry if I'm annoying any Ipswich fans who are watching, but this is just going from my point of view, who I want to get rid of and stuff like that. Jackson, he's not going anywhere. The only thing I'm thinking of is there is another striker called Nemecha as well. So I would have two Nemechas, but he's fast as well. So I could have a look at him right now. I think he used to play for Preston, but I don't know where he is now. Lucas Nemecha. Okay, he's at Middlesbrough. I don't know if we'll be able to afford him. You know what? Oh, it's too important for Middlesbrough. Maybe when we go up next season, we might be able to snatch him on a deal or something. Or maybe in January we might be able to snatch him on a deal, hopefully. Oh, and looking at the bottom corner, Dybala has just went to Man City for 100 million. And then I'm scraping around the banks here of 2 million. Okay. He has 1 year. I don't even want to attempt to say that name, but I doubt he's gonna. That's not gonna be good for his career. But them two are gone. I need to get what's his face in here as well. Felix Nemecha. Put Felix Nemecha in. Downs just can stay in. We're still unbeaten, I'm pretty sure, in the league as well. I'll probably play a few matches in this episode, but it would be good if we could get from this window to the next window. Oh, someone's coming in for Ben. Okay, I'll take him. Macclesfield, you can have him. Next game is against Rochdale. Away. Now, I do not like simming away games. But, to save me playing it, we've got a strong team. Hopefully, we can win this game. Now, saying that... Okay, we drew. At least it's not a loss. It's not very good that we drew against Rochdale, but... these points might muck us up at the end of the season, but... Okay. I've got one person watching. Hello, the one person watching. I don't know who it is. But, hello. I'm just recording. For my YouTube. Oh, another offer. I'm going to just accept these NCR offers because we just need money. He's been loaded out. Oh, an offer for Roberts as well. Okay, we could probably squeeze a little bit more money out of this. If you could offer 700 and do no less than 650, I would want more, but I don't want to squeeze it out so then they just like go away and just never come back. Okay, just seeing Luke Chambers is back and fit, which is decent. Another player who we could sell is Skuse, and that might trigger Ipswich fans even more. But he's slowly decreasing, and he's quite old. I know people will be saying, oh, but you bought Aurelio Gomez. He's 38 years old. He's going down. But Goalkeepers is different. Skuse, I don't think he's played probably one game for me, and he probably won't be playing many more because I've got quite a lot of midfielders. And next game is Doncaster. Doncaster, we should beat. We're at home. Oh, I'd say probably our strongest team right now. 3-1 win. Jackson with a brace and Emir Hughes. Emir Hughes is actually banging in a few goals from CDM. Talking about that, Emir Hughes was captain when Luke Chambers was on the pitch. That was a bit awkward. Give Chambers back his captaincy. If we're getting any free agents, I'll probably look for maybe some defenders or goalkeepers. I won't go out and be like, oh, Alexis Sanchez or I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go and get an A-star player for this team. Like, I'll try to keep it set. I know Curtis Jones is not realistic. I know probably Nemetra isn't realistic, but in sense realistic to push the team forward. Like, when John Terry went down to Aston Villa after he wanted or finished at Chelsea, like, say if I don't know, Johnny Evans was on a free, that would be sort of realistic. Like, he's trying to end off his career, so he'll go down to a lower team. I won't go out and get, I don't know, Raphael Varane, because he wouldn't be coming down to Ipswich Town in League or the Championship and be ending his career because he's still so young. Where is shit the Sears? I should really play this one. MK Dons are a good team at home, but I'm going to skip it. Freddie Sears has been told he wants us to play him, and he scored. He scored a brace. Maybe Norwood should have a little break on the bench for a little while. Freddie Sears comes in. I should have played him, really. But at the moment, I say our team's doing well. We don't really need to play. Unless if it's major. Second in the table as well. Oxford United up at top on 30 points. Winning all their games as well. We're going to attend this press conference, see what they're saying about our team.
Welcome everybody. We'll start some questions now.
Do you have the square to keep up with the pace? Of course we do. Does your team have what it takes to score more? A win is a win. Why would we be moaning about how many goals we score? I know goal difference, but why would we be moaning? Are you happy with the strength of your current team? We've built a winning team. Because at the moment, at this moment, we are still undefeated. Saying that now, coming up against Tranmere Rovers, we should easily beat these. Oh, a narrow 1-0 draw again. 1-0 draw, 1-0 win. If you'd like to see me train anyone else, leave that in the comments. But at the moment, I'm just training my youth midfielders just so we have a solid midfield. Oh, a first scout report has come through. Oh, what's else of the other player injured? I didn't even see who player that was. Aurelio Gomez out for 3 days. Okay, that's not too bad. Now. Okay, he's worth 180,000. I'll keep him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. So we've had one meh player from our first months. Now, this is a game what we're going to play. Unless it's at home, it's questionable. No, it's away. Fleetwood Town, we are playing. Because they are 4th, we're 2nd. Not much in it. Dazelle could come in for this one, as he's unhappy. And plus Bishop is injured. Gwyn Edwards would go on the bench, actually. This Earl guy, he hasn't played a game yet, and people will probably question him why I haven't played him. It's just because he's 6'4" and a left back, to be honest. That's my main reason. He could probably slot in at centre back, but I like Wolfenden and stuff like that. Who else could we feature on the bench? Maybe Judge? Who should we bring on? Actually, no. We'll keep it how it is. A team should be all right. We can get the win. Here we go. Straight into action. Fleetwood Town versus Ipswich. Is that Glenn Whelan they've got on their team? No way. Hughes. Joes. Oh, on the afterburners. Jackson. Sears is the opposite side. Ah, come on. Freddie Sears puts Ipswich Town 1-0 up in the 6th minute. No. Oh. Oh, Hughes has played through. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've let him throw through. Gomez again with the save. I think it is. Oh my goodness. We need to get... Oh, no. That was too risky play. Wolfenden with a challenge. No. Kenlock with his afterburners. Jackson and Sears is inside the box. Sears heads it. Oh, to stay. He's not going. We can't get rid of him. He's such a solid defender. And only 66 rated. Half time, 1-0 Ipswich Town. It could be easily 1-0. Fleetwood. Oh. Saved by Gomez. Oh my god, Fleetwood are getting close. Kenlock, the back of edge of the box of Curtis Jones. Ah, Vincent Young, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice ball. Jones plays through Freddie Sears. Freddie Sears. Okay, Vincent Young, you've got that. Don't let him cross it in. He's let it cross in. Gwyn Edwards in the air. Radio Gomez catches it. Oh, but out we go. Ipswich Town attack. Dazelle plays through Freddie Sears. Freddie Sears. This must be a goal. Freddie Sears sees. I don't know who it is. It's Jackson at back post. And Ipswich Town make it 2-0. How they played. But that was a good game from us, I'd say. Like I said, this game, I could really just go out and play all the youngsters. But I don't want to change the winning side. Here we go. I said I'd give him a chance just so I'd make him happy, but I don't really want to change the side at the moment, as we are unbeaten. Alright, you know what? Because apparently I promised him that he would play. Morris could go up front for this game. I shouldn't really be doing this, but come on. Against Wickham, if this mucks me up, Morris, you're gone. I'm going to terminate your contract. If I've got the money to. 3-0. Freddie Sears scores a brace. Freddie Sears is on fire. Ipswich is mad. Just imagine if I sold him on. Or I accepted, but he rejected the move. And now he's top goal scorer in League One. Or top goal scorer for us in League One. Now, Morris, I played you, so you can stop playing. Curtis Jones can go back in the setup. Next game against Accrington, I'm going to skip this one because it should be pretty easy. Gwion Edwards, I wish I could offer you like a rotation or something, because you're like a main player, but then you don't get played enough. Yeah, okay, I thought we were going to be a bigger win than that, but we beat Accrington Stanley 1-0. Wait, what? I played him? He must come off the bench or something. I don't remember started him. Next game is against Rotherham. I'm sorry, but I'm not changing up the team. I'm not changing the team at the moment because we're still winning. Or unbeaten, should I say. They missed the penalty, so that could have been the game where our unbeaten streak is finished. Okay, we're going to start playing Gwion a little bit now, because he's getting a bit agitated that he apparently hasn't got his place or whatever. But Vincent Young can go left back. Gwion can go right back. Kenlock can stay on the bench. I think Luke Garbutt might just go back to Everton. Maybe. I might send him back to Everton. Like Will Norris in January, I might send him back. Just so we can get some more money. I know it costs us money to terminate the deal, but... Okay, another press conference. It's only because we're versus Southend, that's why we've got one.
Guys.
This is like one of our
We're going to get
rivals.
started with the questions now.
Rotation is key. Do you have enough squad there? It's our responsibility. If Shan is perceived as the better team, how do you comment? We need to be focused.
That's all.
Okay. Please. Don't muck it up against Southend. 3-0 win. Freddie Sears brace yet again. It's coming to mind that Freddie Sears could be our like player of the season coming up already. Jeez, like he's scoring quite a lot, but Norwood is now complaining that he hasn't getting his game time. So we're gonna have to get Freddie Sears down to Cam, drop the Zell to the bench, put Norwood in, then put Bishop onto the bench. And then that should be fine. I want to do it now. Where's Will Norris? Will Norris. There. Earl can go back. Who else have we got? Where's Luke Garbutt? Luke Garbutt can go back as well. Okay, there. So we got all of their money off. Okay, got rid of all them. It might kick us, like, for getting rid of them, but none of them have really been playing. Oh, excuse. 300,000, I'm going to have to accept that's over his thingy. But in January, you're going to have to put off some wonders. We're going to have to bring in some people. Oh, our next game is against Barry. The team was not a thing no more. Okay, we'll keep Charles Mitchell, whatever his name is, in there. Okay, this guy no. This guy no. Owen Hall will keep. Reece Cox no. Oh, Max Hall 300,000. We're gonna have we're gonna go. I can't even speak. We're going to have a look at where position this Max Hall plays in. Oh, he's a goalkeeper. Maybe we won't need to sign a goalkeeper. Max Hall could be our goalkeeper. At home against Barry, we should win this. If we don't, I'll be pretty disappointed. 4-1. Quinn Edwards with a goal. I don't know. I saw Sears, I think, with a goal. But oh, I should have put Alex Hall in here. Next training session, I'm going to put Alex Hall, or well, I might not even, I can't remember his name now, but that goalkeeper. Scooch has been sold. So, a pretty weird episode this one, how many games I've been doing, but it's just because I've done the other episode so short. So the next game, what we've got coming up is so the next game coming up, what we've got is Northampton. Hopefully we can beat these. I don't know what I'm expecting really, but oh, a 3-0 win. Well, easy peasy. The match is already worth 1.1 million. We only paid like 600,000, I think, for him or something like that. Curtis Jones has gone up another overall. Oh, another game what we're gonna have to play. Oxford, first versus second. Ipswich Town versus Oxford United.
Thank you all for your patience. We're going to start taking questions now.
This is going to be a big game, the biggest probably game of the season, bigger than. Is there any chance Oxford? No, there is no possibility. Okay, there's gonna be, obviously there is going to be a possibility, but we're going to have to just think positively. What do you expect? We are the favourites. We've been waiting for this picture. Come on,
Guys,
our biggest game of the season. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to double check. We're both unbeaten. Oh dear, this is going to be an entertaining game. This is going to have to be the fully strength side. Oh, Hughes is... Oh, that's a little bit of... I don't know what to do now. Hughes is still on international duty. Now, you know what? I feel like he would do good there. Wolfenden is going into CDM. The biggest game of the season is here. Let's get into it. Oxford United versus Ipswich Town. Oxford unbeaten. I can't remember if it was 14 wins, 2 draws. Ipswich Town, 13 wins, 3 draws. Someone could lose their unbeaten streak in this game. Luke Wolfenden is currently playing out of position for us. Brings in Earl, who I did say probably wouldn't get any game time, but his first game, hopefully, Titans this is. Jackson plays through Norwood. Norwood bangs it. Oh, he sent it in to be the opposite way around, but Norwood gets the ball somehow. Norwood plays Downs on the edge of the box. Downs, make that run. Sears, that Wolfenden made a mistake by passing it to the Oxford player on the edge of the box. Earl comes in. Oh, what a save by Gomez. We'll see what happens. Oh, is that a pen? Gwion Edwards has made a big mistake right here, and I think he's given Oxford a chance to go ahead. Oh, Gwion, man. Big Radio Gomez. Oh, what a save! I'm sorry if I'm annoyed at the Ipswich Town fans, but I'm moaning at Norwood so much, but he stumbled over a little bit. Okay, we'll take the free kick. Who's that? Is that Cameron Bragnican? I don't think it is. No, it's Henry. Okay, I don't really know how to take free kicks on this game, so I'm going to play it a scummy little way. And go like this. Go like this. Play Nemecha. Okay, he's just running through our whole team. He just ran through our whole team and scored. Jones still battling. Sears plays Jackson. Back to Sears. Sears bangs it in. Ipswich Town make it 1-0. Come on, Freddie Sears. Boom. Bruce Sears. Oh, only if Jackson could run in behind. But look at all that space. Oxford on the... Okay, a 1-1 draw against Oxford. Making the mark. I think... it's just not... I don't think Norwood is good enough for us, to be fair. Maybe we could look and get in the other Nemecha, like I was talking about before. But, you know, as I don't think... He's going to go back down to the bench. He's not, like, completely gone, but he's going down to the bench. Curtis Jones is going back into cab. Kenlock is coming back into the team. Gwion Edwards is coming out. Thomas Holy still hasn't played the game yet, I don't think, but I'm sorry. Wolfenden is coming back in. Everyone looks pretty happy. Like I said, I'm going to be skipping pretty much all the way to... Not all the way, but simulating each game all the way to near enough the transfer window. Judge is going to go after Reading. Like I said, I need to try to get rid of some players so I can bring in some youth to further it for the future. And get some free agents in. I know I haven't got much money, but the next game is against Blackpool. I'm sorry, Gwion, but you're just not playing. You've been playing the last several matches, and now you're saying you want to play even more. Like, I don't understand. Come on, against Blackpool, 3-1. Teddy Bishops and Curtis Jones. Teddy Bishop's first full start since back from his injury. And I'd say that was a pretty decent game. Especially a brace from centre mid. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Also, if you want to see, like, different career modes, obviously I've only just started this one, but, like, different career modes where I do, like, challenges where I set a team where they're all 1-rated players, or something like that. It's just other challenges, or maybe in the next season you guys set me a challenge, and oh no, Jackson is injured. That means we have to play Norwood. Oh no. But it brings Andre Dezelle into the team because Curtis Jones is going to come off for a little while. Even though he's had such a good first season for... I say such a good first season, but you know, like, I can't be horrible to him because he's only a young guy. Okay, who have we got in here? No. Joel Hughes, no. Max Thomas, I'll sign him and have a look. No. Connor Morris, no. Taylor Moore, no. Elliot Murphy, no. This scout is a bit poop. Nemetcha is a bit like... I don't know, I'm liking him, but then I'm not liking him at the same time. Like, I feel like, if not, we keep hold of Skuse or someone like that and sell on this Nemetcha guy. Because we made profit on him. I know we're not just going to be like, oh, he's gone up, we should sell him straight away. But I might have to sort out Edwards' contract as well, because if he keeps asking to play, I just... Against Coventry, here we go. Coventry, we might lose, because Coventry are a good home team. Plays Ipswich Town. Okay, we're still undefeated. I know we're getting loads of draws, which is not good, but we're still undefeated. We're 20 matches in. This chat where you can talk to the players is a little bit broken. I don't understand what's going on. Now, here we go. The FA Cup. An FA Cup. This is where we want to win. Home against Crewe, we should win. I should have played it just to play it safe, but we should win against Crewe. Okay, 2-1, yeah, easy. Or not easy, but 2-1 win, nicely done. Now, if we do sell Nemetcha, we could go and get the other Nemetcha, and then that would upgrade our attack force, as we still got quite a lot of midfielders. Then maybe getting some free agents or some pre-contract players to boost up our midfield and defence. I know I said I don't want to get many, but say 2 or 3 or 4 max from it. 4 is the max, I'd say, of pre-contracts. But we don't want to be doing loads. Next game up against Bristol. I don't think you're going to see any more gameplay this episode, but you might just see the first couple of days of the transfer window. Then I'll be asking you guys who I should be buying. Like I said, this episode's going to be a very long episode, but it's just because of how short the other one or shorter the other ones were. But like I said, if you want me to sign anyone or attempt to sign anyone, leave it in the comments, because then I'll literally try and sign everyone. Like, I know I won't be able to sign Ronaldo or something, but I'll attempt. With just for you guys. Bolton have dropped out of the top 6 now. Oh, talking about not seeing gameplay. And we see Portsmouth coming up. If it's home... Oh, it's not home. Oh, risk of losing a player. Okay, I recommend you guys doing it so you don't lose the player. But I'm going to get Will Keane's contract sorted just so I can... There's more chance of getting more money. How many more games have we got left in December? So if we play Portsmouth, and then the other ones will be simulated. It's annoying because I think it's going to be the first time where I'm not going to be playing without
Thank you for your
Jackson.
patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Do you hope to get close to the top spot? We'll get there. Does your team, a win is a win. Like, these press conferences as well need to be sorted out because they just ask the same questions and it's just ridiculous. So who we got? Dazelle. Jackson's still injured. Who else have we got? I'm not going to change the team too much because we'll put Dazelle in and switch sides with Downs. They'll bring Curtis Jones back in. And then that's all the changes we're going to do. And then hopefully we can go and beat Portsmouth. I just need to have a refreshing drink. And then we'll be going in against Portsmouth. Portsmouth v Ipswich Town. Come on. Second v third. We're unbeaten. They're not. Let's get it. Yes, that's offside. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah. The future. I know we've got some younger. Come on. Radio. Okay, nice. A career-breaking injury. Oh, my. Oh, Wolfenden's waiting for a big challenge. Chambers has to cover. Oh, Dazelle, man, you're actually annoying me. Dazelle might have to come off at half-time. Here we go. Jones. Back post. Nobody's there. Okay, it's goal kick. So Vincent Young. Downs. Sears. To Curtis Jones. Plays through to Sears. Come on! And again, wins a corner for Ipswich Town. Okay, we can slow it down. Bishop to Vincent Young. Oh, Vincent Young is burning it down the wing. Vincent Young, can he get hold of it? He's still got Portsmouth players in the box. Please, no. It's went to a Portsmouth player. Or Ipswich Town, it's going to be their first loss of the season. $1 million in the bank after everyone's gone. And they've given me my money. So, if you have any ideas who I can get in the comments, please leave it in the comments. Please subscribe as well. Like, share, whatever you want to do. I'll see you on the next one. Hey.